Hey everyone. So, because I went to Walmart and was dumb and did not buy a funnel, even though I bought all this oil, I'm going to show you how to make a funnel out of a red cup for times like this. So, you're going to need a knife or something sharp and a red cup. All you're going to do without cutting yourself is cut off the bottom. Right? It doesn't have to be pretty, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, see? That's how it came off. I'm gonna set that in the trash. Alright, so I'm back with an extra piece I forgot to tell you about. Duct tape. So all you're going to do is take your red cup, you're going to fold it, fold it into a funnel, kind of like an ice cream cone. Then you're going to take some electrical tape, twist it like I do. Oh man, this is a lot harder than it should be. So you're just gonna wrap it around the bottom to seal it. So you don't want it too small, so I'm gonna open mine up some. I'm gonna call it right there on electrical tape. Put that away. Alright, so as you can see, a hole, a funnel, all that good jazz. So, for those of you that saw the live video of my oil dipstick, that was not pushed in for, I don't even want to think about it, how long. Basically, I have no oil in my truck, and I need my truck to go everywhere, because it's my only mode of transportation, and I need it to get to work, XYZ. So, I just opened up the funnel hole and then extended it back out. So now, I'm going to do as Jason Holly suggested, and I'm going to add 2 quarts. I'm going to check my dipstick to see where it's at, and then if I need to add more, I'll add more. But since another thing that I'm going to do is, I'm going to hold off on putting that on because it doesn't want to stay like a regular one. Since the dipstick is in there the proper way now, which is why I'm really glad that Jason Holly suggested adding 2, I'm going to check the oil level first because I want to see where it's sitting at now that the dipstick is in there properly. Sorry. Phone kind of fell off the truck. Alright. That's why I roll with Otterbox cases. So, wipe it off. And you know, it'd be really funny is if I only needed like a quart or 2. Like Jason said. Looks like a half a quart. Or, not half a quart, but like half of the fluid. Yeah, we're still coming up bone dry. So we're gonna start with 2 quarts and then check it. Okay. Let me get my 2 quarts of water. Alright. So we're kind of at this point, and I didn't ever really think I was going to get to this point. I thought I was well past this point, but I guess this is where we're at. What oil to use? If you guys are following my truck and my build and all of this, I guess I'm going to get it out of the way early. I use Mobil 1 15W50. That is what I use. I have used Rotella T6. And to be honest with you, this is not the fault of Rotella. This is not the fault of the people that recommended Rotella to me, because I work for those individuals and I respect those individuals, and I've seen Rotella run in other trucks with no issues whatsoever. So for me, I ran Mobil 1 15W50 in my truck when I first got it. I switched to Rotella T6. After I switched to Rotella T6, about a year later, well, 6 months, I don't know, maybe a year, I started getting an engine knock. And I drove the truck with the engine knock for months. Like months. Because it was my mode of transportation. I needed to go from point A to point B. So, I ended up rebuilding the motor. I ended up putting Mobil 1 1550 in it. And I have not had any issues motor-wise with that. No knock, no nothing. So, I like Mobil 1 15W50. I respect those that run Rotella, and I have no issue with it. What this is my personal preference and my personal choice. So there you go. That is my answer to what oil should I use. As far as oil filters go, I run Wix. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, and I don't feel like climbing under the truck to look at it. But I run Wix. The reason I run Wix is because the Wix factory is right there next to Denver, North Carolina. I believe Gastonia or something like that. That's where they make oil filters. Wix pretty much makes everybody's oil filter. So if you like the Viper filters, do it. I have no issues with the Viper filters. I just personally like to run Wix because I feel like they're going to put their best product out there, and the contracts they have for other companies are what the other companies want based off Wix recommendations. That is my personal opinion on it. So, oil filter. That's it. I guess coolant, I run basic ass Prestone. I don't run Motorcraft, or not Motorcraft, Mopar. Sorry, Dodge guys, Viper guys, Mopar guys. I also have a Ford, a Shelby GT500, so I get them M's mixed up. So, but I don't really run anything Motorcraft. But yes, I don't know. I don't run the Mopar coolant. I run basic ass Prestone. Cools my engine fine. If it blows up again, maybe I'll change. But right now, that's what it has in it. Alright. So, I'm just sitting here jabbering on because I have some white space. It's like 1:30 in the morning. And I'm just not in a rush. So, but I guess we can go ahead and get to it. New oil.